This is Jim Lakey with news announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on cable channel 3 and samuelancenter.org, our website. Today is Friday, the 27th of March, and it's 45 degrees here at noon at the Shepherd Center in the square. We're having a partly cloudy day today, and the temperature will be 65 for the high. Then we have much better temperatures for the rest of the week. Saturday will be sunny and 76. Sunday, partly cloudy and windy, 72, the high. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will all be sunny, 76 on Monday, 82 on Tuesday, and 74 on Wednesday. So it looks like things are really improving, and I guess spring is really here. We have no birthdays for Saturday, but on Friday. But on Saturday we have two. So happy birthday to Betty Pound, and happy birthday to Krista Lakey. We hope that you have great birthdays. And then we have none on Sunday. The Recreation Commission activities that are left in this month, the lunch bunch was, let's see if I'm getting that right. The lunch bunch was yesterday. So we have the Dodge City Casino on the 31st is the last trip of the month. And they leave at 8 and come back at 4, and they go to the Dodge Casino. You can also go to the shopping mall in Dodge City. But the citywide cleanup is one of the events that's always fun. And if you're like me, you have all these things that you think about putting out all year long, and then it gets time to put them out, and it doesn't seem like there's time to get them out there. So you're supposed to have everything out there by Monday on the 30th. And then they pick them up after 8 o'clock on Monday, and they pick them up until the 3rd. But you have to have everything out there first. And just in case you haven't done it a few times before, they pick things up in a sequence where they may pick up all the metal one day and the trees the next day and so on. So just because they go by and only take part of what you've got out, don't get worried, because they do it that way. They try to get all of the same things at the same time, and then they may come back the next day for other stuff. You can get a list at City Hall, and they did have one at Dillon's too, of the various things that you can put out and the things that you can't. And things have to be separated by categories. So scrap metal and appliances would be in one pile, and brush and tree limbs in another, construction waste in another, and so on. And they don't accept TVs, VCRs, or computers, no hazardous material, no paint, no tires, plastic wading pools, items put in bags and boxes, leaves, items with freon still in them, items that the Stafford County trash will pick up, mattresses or box springs. But they do take a lot of things out, and you will be able to see if you drive around town, there'll be interesting piles of things out in front of people's houses. The countywide cleanup is at the same time, and that's March 30th through April 4th. And with these things, you go out to the demolition site and sort loads, and you can drop things off there. And those are the highlights of activities in cleanups. Now we have just the menus left, and at the VIP Center in Maxville, they're having tuna salad today. On Monday, they're having chicken and rice, and on Tuesday, roast beef and mashed potatoes with gravy. Ah, that would be my day, the roast beef and mashed potatoes with gravy. And here at the Sunflowers, today they're having a fish stick taco, and on Monday, pork fritters and hash browns, and barbecued chicken on Tuesday, and German potato salad. So that looks like a good thing too. And that's all the news and announcements we've got for you at this time. We do have that a little promo about the God story that we invite you to think about and watch. And the word of the day is this: no two people are alike, and the chances are they're both glad. This is Jim Lakey, hoping you have a really great weekend.
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
But most of all,
this is the greatest story ever told.
this is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I know you're going to enjoy the incredible journey you're about to embark on. The story is brimming over with tales of mystery, intrigue, adventure, of love, heartbreak, and triumph, of power, of struggle, and finally, of redemption. But remember, the Bible is not 100 ancient, unrelated paintings, but a mural all knitted together to tell the story of God's great love for us and the extent to which He will go to get us back. I know you're really going to enjoy and appreciate this wonderful experience as you fully explore how we all fit into the greatest story ever told, God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I'm Ray Davidson, pastor of First Southern Baptist Church here in St. John on the corner of 2nd and Exchange. We would like to invite you to come and join with us as we look at God's story, the story of God's interaction with man. We'll begin on September the 7th at 9:30 a.m. with a worship service, followed by at 10:30 with Sunday school. This is a study for everyone in the family. All of the children, young people, adults will be studying the same lesson so that we can talk about it at home as we go through the week. We invite you again to come and join us on this 31-week study of God's story and man's story.